It's 5 days into my pain recovery reboot, and I've rediscovered that what we eat has a remarkable impact on how our bodies feel and function. I know, healthy eating might make you think, here comes the kale lecture, but this is about simple swaps, not complete diet overhauls. If you're finding value in this journey, please like and subscribe. It helps others find these resources when they need them the most. Greetings. It's nice to see you again. And those here for the first time, you're very welcome. We're now on day 5 of our pain recovery reboot journey. Yesterday, I shared how specific breathing techniques can help regulate our nervous system. Today, we're focusing on how strategic nutrition choices can reduce inflammatory processes that amplify pain signals. I first noticed how dramatically food can impact pain back in 2000 when I ate a prime rib dinner that severely aggravated my CRPS. That experience was a turning point, leading me to transition to anti-inflammatory eating. I maintained those habits until my recent move, when not having my new kitchen fully set up led me to rely on convenience foods. The result? A noticeable worsening of my age-related osteoarthritis. It was as a powerful reminder of the connection between what we eat and how we feel. After 5 days of recommitting to my health recovery practices, I'm noticing clearer thinking and more consistent energy levels. My morning stiffness continues to decrease, and I'm finding it easier to maintain good posture throughout the day. Yesterday, I managed to prepare a simple anti-inflammatory meal despite feeling tired, a small victory that reminded me how these choices compound over time, like compound interest for your health. There's a satisfying sense of regaining control as I reintroduce these nutritional principles. It's like rediscovering an old friend who always had your best interests at heart. Since I avoid late night scrolling on my phone, I have a solid sleep foundation, which makes it easier to make mindful food choices rather than reaching for whatever is convenient. One challenge has been planning ahead for meals when my osteoarthritis stiffness makes kitchen tasks difficult. I'm addressing this with self-compassion by preparing simple ingredients during times when my joints are more cooperative. So after all, perfection isn't the goal. Consistency with flexibility is. Research shows that certain foods can trigger inflammatory cascades in our bodies, while others help suppress them. It's like having firefighters or arsonists in your bloodstream, depending on your food choices. Studies published in the Journal of the Pain Research Foundation found that participants following anti-inflammatory eating patterns reported up to 30% reductions in pain intensity after just 2 weeks. It's as if changing what's on your plate changes the volume knob on your pain signals. This science explains why dietary choices can significantly influence pain sensitivity through multiple pathways. Small, mindful changes can create meaningful shifts. And no, this doesn't mean subsisting on bland salads for the rest of your life. Your body will thank you for just incorporating a few anti-inflammatory foods daily. From conversations with many in our community, I've learned that a key challenge with anti-inflammatory eating is the all or nothing mindset. As one wise member shared, small, consistent changes outperform perfect plans abandoned after a week. This insight has shaped my approach to nutritional strategies that I'm excited to share with you today. The approach I'm finding most helpful for anti-inflammatory eating is what I call the addition first method. Rather than focusing on eliminating foods, I'm prioritizing adding in anti-inflammatory options to crowd out less helpful options. This means starting each day with a strong anti-inflammatory foundation, perhaps berries in my breakfast or turmeric in my morning tea before pain levels or my stiffness happens, and it can derail good intentions. And during yesterday's lunch preparation, I felt my energy flagging, but managed to add fresh ginger and leafy greens to my meal. By evening, I noticed less stiffness in my hands compared to previous days. I'm implementing this strategy especially during my mid-afternoon snack, when joint stiffness often increases and convenience typically wins. The anti-inflammatory foods seem to moderate my evening discomfort in noticeable ways. I do know levels of pain can get in the way of food preparation, but to try this, to start your day by identifying one meal where you could add an anti-inflammatory food, perhaps adding berries or flaxseed to your breakfast, or incorporate leafy greens into lunch, or enjoy maybe fatty fish for dinner. Focusing on foods you genuinely enjoy is really important, that you have some pleasure for a sustainable change. For those following along with the reboot, I'd love to find out what anti-inflammatory foods you find most appealing or accessible. Have you noticed any connection between specific foods and your comfort levels? My personal game changer has been frozen blueberries. They're affordable, convenient, and surprisingly effective for my morning joint stiffness. And if you're new to anti-inflammatory eating, don't worry about making sweeping changes. Consider simply by adding one serving of colorful vegetables or berries. Even this straightforward addition can begin influencing inflammatory processes that contribute to pain sensitivity. Tomorrow in the video, I'll be exploring the powerful role of positive social connections in pain recovery. That's another key pillar of lifestyle medicine that complements today's nutrition focus by reducing stress hormones and activating natural pain relief mechanisms in the brain. So in the journey ahead, consider how eating mindful food choices is as an opportunity to support your body's natural recovery process. Your consistent choices, small choices, are remarkably powerful, more significant than those occasional perfect days. Those moments when you choose to eat something that's nourishing despite feeling tired or discomfort, they're worth celebrating. So it's bye for now, and I'm wishing you a comfortable week.